First, bringing transparency to fees charged by Albuquerque landlords, a new piece of city legislation aiming to regulate fees and certain parts of the application process for renters here in Albuquerque.
And there is backlash. Action 7 News reporter John Cardinelli is here with details.
Shelley and Doug, Councilor Tammy Feeblecorn is calling the legislation the Residential Tenant Protection Ordinance. While it doesn't tackle rent prices or increases, its goal is to cut financial pressures during the application process. But some property management companies aren't too happy with some of the proposed changes.
If you rent, you're all too familiar with application fees.
I applied to over 10 properties, which would make 10 separate fees that were not refunded, which in total would equal almost an entire month's rent or more, just to find a place to live.
This Albuquerque renter, who wanted to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation, says they are constantly being hit with additional fees.
Fees upon fees upon fees. Repairs to a property, which shouldn't be the renter's responsibility to repair their own property when they're already paying rent to live there.
Albuquerque City Councilor Tammy Feeblecorn has recently introduced the Residential Tenant Protection Ordinance to alleviate extra costs for renters. It's calling for application fees that are no larger than the landlord's cost to process them. The legislation's language also asking landlords to return fees for unprocessed applications. It also sets a cap on $15 a month for people who own any number of pets.
We charge the fees that need to be charged, not to make a profit. These are things to help our properties run, grow, get good quality tenants, and make sure they have a good experience.
Damon Maddox is a managing member at Maddox Management LLC. They oversee 788 residential doors in Albuquerque. He has a few issues with the proposed legislation. One concern is not requiring tenants to have renter's insurance.
This is a big issue. That liability to landlord portion on that tenant insurance has helped us as a company 3 times in the last 5 years. It's for their protection as much as it is for the homeowners' protection.
Maddox says he's willing to work with Councilor Feeblecorn.
I will tell Feeblecorn if she wants to have the Realtors Association and property managers at the table to help her write some good legislation that might actually help, we would be happy to sit at the table with her.
While some Albuquerque renters say something needs to be done now.
I would have almost $1,000 towards moving into a place that could go towards me actually living instead of me searching out a place to live in.
And we reached out to Councilor Feeblecorn today to talk about her proposal. She's traveling and was not available for an interview. I'm John Cardinelli reporting, KOAT Action 7 News.
The proposal has been referred to the Finance and Government Operations Committee. Their next meeting is December 12th.